YouTube, we're back with another Quant update. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Please subscribe. We've hit 3K, so I just want to say thank you to all, because over a year ago we had 50 subscribers. And I was saying the same thing TA wise, but no one wanted to listen to me. Why? Because I had 50 subscribers. Now, of course, the more subscribers you have, the more people are going to listen, but there's no difference with the TA from last year. Completely the same. Now just more people are recognizing it and more people are listening because they're seeing me say X and X happens and they believe Y was going to happen and Y did not happen and X happened, what Louis said basically. So for example, a clear example, returners of the channel, you must be so annoyed. But we basically called this downfall all the way from 177 to $70. And once we hit $70, I said, no, we're going to go to 50, which was this psychological support. And that has been our low since, because we had this crazy bounce. You went back under and you reclaimed it, retested the previous support as resistance and came back to the support where you found support there. So we were in this range between the green and the purple line, and we formed this ascending triangle which I gave you, and we did meet the $90 technical target. I said from here we would like to come back to the bullish cross, but I would not be surprised if we continue to the 200 EMA at $100. And of course, once we do hit this 200 EMA, this is where I'd finally anticipate where we do come back down to this bullish cross, this 20 and this 55, the purple and the orange. The orange, the 55, the purple, the 20. When the 55, the orange one, goes under the 20, this is a bullish cross. Previously here, you can see once we got above the bullish cross, it formed and we hit the 200 and we failed to hold it as support. So that is the risk over here. We need to hold it as support. We don't want to fall through and do something like that. Let's go back to when the last time the bullish cross formed. So the bullish cross formed over here. You did go down a little bit, but once we actually did reclaim the 55 and the 20, look at that absolute crazy move. So from in and around $40 to $400, so over a 10x from a bullish cross on the daily time frame. So guys, as you can see, you've only actually seen it appear twice. Once in mid downtrend and it appeared and it failed, you didn't break the high, and one over here which you broke the high. So here when it appeared, there, you were not above the high. Here when it appeared, you were above this high, you were even above these highs over here. So that's, for me, extremely bullish. You've actually penetrated above $83. Remember, I told you guys this is a key resistance, and if we're breaking above 83, and if you're not sure and you just want to wait for 89 to break. I told you guys, if you break above 89 with the daily close, we're going to continue up. If you break below 75, we're going to come down back to retest this area, the EMAs, as well as this neckline over here, this double bottom. I said just wait for the break, but the key point for me is $83, and you closed above it there. And if you wanted to wait, you weren't certain, well, you closed above there, and now we're at the 200 EMA. Nice to see. So what we would now need to do is, by the time this starts coming back down, these are going to drag up and it's going to like form and it's going to hold on this support over here. Okay, it can come higher eventually to there. It depends how slow this is going to come down. The quicker you come down, the deeper it's going to come. The slower you come down, it's not going to come down as deep. The slower you take to come down, you might only come down to here. The quicker it happens, you're going to come down to the low of it basically. It's wherever the EMAs are at that time, but I can give you the low and I can give you the highs, and we're looking at the wicks and the bodies and the wicks for the areas. So this is one area and this is one area here. So that is where I'd anticipate if we do get rejected, which really it should happen. And if it's not happening, it's actually quite negative, because it means that we could continue, but once we do get thrown back, you're going to lose the 200. That's telling you that's a fake out. So at all costs, we'd need to hold this bullish cross to push us back above the 200. Because if we then lose that bullish cross, I'm telling you guys now, that means that this whole run up from here, that whole run up here, if we go above the 200 EMA, that's fine. We just need to come back under it, look like a fake out. But if it holds the 20 and the 55 and it will break back above, and the move below would have been a fake out, you'd reclaim the 200, retest its support, we're going to $150. But if we do get above the 200 EMA like we are now, and we come back to this newly formed bullish cross and we actually fail to hold it and we turn it into resistance like that, we hit it as resistance and we lose it, that means that this whole run up here was fake, and actually we should lose the low. And that would mean the same for all altcoins and Bitcoin, and that's something I also spoke about in the Bitcoin update today. I just want to leave you off with saying, of course, once we hold this, and if we hold it while we're inside this $83 range, we're going to test that support and head to the range heights, $150. Remember, $150 is where I call the bear market, and if we can actually reclaim this level, I can tell you that we would enter a bull market again as long as we can continuously hold it. But it's not going to be that easy. We're not just going to hold support and fly up. Unfortunately, guys, this is going to be a long, dragged out process. I wouldn't even be surprised if we did something like this and then reclaimed it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd ask you all to please like the video. We're not getting enough likes. Let's get over 150 likes on this video, because yesterday we had 1.2 thousand of you watching the update yesterday. I really appreciate that. It means that obviously you're loving the content, and I want to give the love back by continuously bringing out the content for you guys with the Quant videos. So please let your friends know about this. Tell them, don't listen to all these fuck off moon boys. I'm going to give you an example. Someone personally messaged me yesterday saying this moon boy said sell Quant at $75 or $85. He said he sold all his Quant, and he said fuck me, I don't know why I listened, because now Quant is at 95. Well, Quant is actually now at 107. So do not listen to these moon boys, because I was telling you we have a target at 90 that could get overextended to 100. We've done exactly what I said. These other moon boys, they're just talking out of their arsehole, guys. They've probably not even been doing crypto as long as you have. Not even as long as me, as long as you guys. Some of you have only been doing crypto for 6 months. I guarantee you there's people on YouTube as well that have only been here for less than a year. I've been doing this for over 3 years.